Oh man, what's good? It's been a minute. It's been a while. It's been a while since I don't do lives. That's one thing I need to do. I need to get back into, well, not even get back. I need to get into lives. Start doing these lives a lot more. So what's good, everybody? I hope everybody out there is healthy, happy, prosperous, and blessed. Hope you guys been doing great. I'm alright. I'm chilling. Wait for some people to move. Hold on 1 second. First and foremost, if you haven't been paying attention, I've been posting all types of stuff. I got all types of stuff coming. I got all types of new content. I got some stuff coming with my dad, and I'm trying to work on some other type of things, some like travel type stuff. Cause after this weekend, this experience at my first tailgate, and just going to like a HBCU football game, and just seeing how it's totally different in different states when it comes to like black people being together and things like that. I definitely want to start going to these different places. I want to start going all around, start meeting new people, just networking, connecting, getting some of this footage. I really dropped the ball on Saturday because Saturday my phone died, so I missed so much good footage that I could have, like, you know what I'm saying? I could have put in here. But if you haven't already, make sure you go check out that video, my first HBCU football game, my first tailgate. Gonna be doing a lot more stuff like that, a lot more like I wouldn't want to say behind the scenes, but a lot more like vlog type things like that. But you already know we are here. We are here to talk about Sue Surf. We're here to talk about Tay Rock. We're here to talk about chess. We're here to talk about Eazy, the block captain. Summer madness is coming. It's starting to feel like summer madness again, and it's getting crazy. We got Calicoe versus Eazy, the block captain, which is my favorite. That's gonna be my favorite battle, hands down. Calicoe versus Eazy. Let me start from the beginning first and foremost. First and foremost, you have Danny versus Fonz for the opener, which is gonna be kind of crazy. That's gonna be crazy because Danny versus Fonz could really set the tone for the night, and it really could put a lot of the other battlers in a tough position as far as elevating their performance, the material they have, and things like that. Because Fonz is one of the best punchers right now. We have Danny that actually does it all. High level performance, punching, scheming, you know what I'm saying? Danny really does it all. So that battle is a goodie. That's one of the battles that I'm actually really, really looking forward to. I can't wait to see that one. That one's kind of different because Danny, like when it comes to Danny, he adjusts to his opponent. So like whatever, he's like a chameleon. Whatever his opponent does, he can adjust to it, and you know what I'm saying, add his flair, and he takes it to another level. So I'm waiting to see. He already said, Danny went and said he's a better puncher than Fonz. So I'm definitely waiting to see how that goes. I'm waiting to see where that's gonna go, and I'm waiting to see how he's gonna take that, because Danny versus Fonz is gonna be crazy. Danny said he's a better puncher than Fonz, so I want to see that, honestly. Fonz is next level when it comes to punching. He does what he had. Like, I don't know, man. That's one of my favorites right now when it comes to battle rap. Fonz, he has like so like just things that you never thought of, things that you like could have easily thought of like when he said the Shuni, you got milk and eggs, you belong in the kitchen. Like it's punches like that, like that's like yo, like it's so simple, but it's so mind blowing. It's like yo, why nobody ever thought of that type thing. So I'm looking forward to Danny versus Fonz. That's one of my favorite battles too. Then you have after Danny versus Fonz, you got Chess versus who is Chess battling? Chess versus Shotgun Suge rematch. That's a rematch. I honestly don't even really remember Chess battling Suge, but Suge has been on a run. Chess is coming off of the Calicoe loss, I believe. People saying that he lost to Jack Boy Maine in that one rounder. So Chess is having like I wouldn't say a tough year, but his year hasn't started like let's say some of the other members of Gun Titles where you have a Eazy that's coming off of a win. You have a Sue Surf that's coming off of a Cortez win. You have a Tay Rock that's just coming off of a electrifying year. Danny Myers, Vixen, you know what I'm saying? I forgot who Rock just battled, but T Top. So you have Rock coming off an electrifying year, and then you have Chess, who's been kind of low key, who's been, I wouldn't say light, but he kind of he almost choked in the Calico battle. A lot of people got Calico taking that battle. Chess's material in that battle was fire though. Regardless of who you got winning that battle, Chess was going crazy in that Calico battle. But you know what I'm saying? He's coming off of a light year, so I don't know. I don't know how to call this one. Suge is on fire. Suge started with the I think that Ultimate Madness loss put a little battery in his back. He took Stumbles, he beat Stumbles. I forgot who else he just took. He just took somebody else and he cleared them. So Suge's coming off of a crazy year, well, crazy couple months honestly. He's been on a run. He's been battling at a high level. He hasn't been messing up. He's been bringing in every performance. So this could be a great battle. Seriously, Chess versus Suge. I'm trying to remember the first one. I don't remember the first one honestly. The first Chess versus Suge. I need to go back and do my due diligence and figure that out because that is nowhere in my memory bank. I cannot remember that at all. I can't remember that at all. But hold on, let me go back because I didn't even call a winner for the Fonz versus Danny Myers battle. And I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how I'm going to call that. I don't know who I will have winning that battle. So, I don't know. I would say Fonz. I'm just gonna say Fonz 2-1 because Fonz is my favorite. I never underestimate Danny though, especially in these situations. I think this is Danny's first Summer Madness, so big shouts out to Danny in the past couple years that he's had, starting with the beginning of the pandemic. People having to pay attention to what Danny was doing and just listening and just seeing who he is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad Eazy got Danny out of the way early because Danny was like starting to heat up in that time. And now, honestly, it's getting a little crazy. That's why I'm kind of skeptical calling this one easy. It's never going to be an easy one against Danny Myers, or it's never going to be a clear one against Danny Myers. So that's why I don't know how to call this one for fun. So I don't know. I'm just looking forward to that battle. Seriously, that battle's gonna be fire. But like I said, Fonz 2-1. It could go either way though. But Shotgun Suge versus Chess. I'm gonna go and watch that battle again tonight. I'm definitely gonna go watch that battle again tonight because I don't remember it. And I definitely got Chess coming on. I got Chess 2-1. I don't see him really 30 in Suge, especially how Suge's been coming off of these past couple months and what Suge has been able to do and prepare, how he's been preparing. So it's kind of like it's falling into place for him. So I don't see him 30 in Suge, but I don't see Suge beating Chess, and I don't see Chess taking another loss this year or for what people would say will be a loss. So I got Chess 2-1 against Suge. Then we have Easy the Block Captain versus Calico. See, and this is where it gets a little tricky, just a tad bit tricky. It gets a little tricky, just a little tricky because I don't know. Like honestly, this is my main event. Like if you know, you know, I'm one of the biggest surf fans. But when it comes to like Calico in my top five, you know what I'm saying? Sue Surf's in my top five. Calico's in my top five. Easy's in my top 10. What Easy does, how Easy talks, what Easy brings, the type this the same and it goes the same way with Calico. What Calico does, what Calico talks about, what Calico brings, it's just a match made in street nigga heaven. Like seriously, if you know, you know. Calico talks a certain cloth, so does Easy. So I'm just seeing, I like this battle is gonna be the battle of who could talk the best. Honestly, they're gonna be trading war stories. They're gonna be trading drug stories. They're gonna be talking about all types of shit, and it's just gonna get. I just want to see who does it the best because Calico has this thing where you always want to count him out going into a battle, and then he always his performances, then cadences and pockets that he gets in, you know, with them punches and things like that. It's just he's different. Cal is totally different, bro, when it comes to this battle rap thing. So you always see Cal versus somebody. Like not too many people had Cal beating Chess, but look what he went in there and did. He had people calling him the wizard after that battle. So like, bro, it's like, what do you do with that? Like, Cal is like, I don't know, man. Cal, living legend, walking this earth when it comes to this battle rap thing. One of my favorites. Salute to Cal, seriously. So I don't like honestly. That's probably a battle that I won't call because that's just gonna be a battle that I would say the fans is going to win, and I feel as though that's my main event of the night. Versus Calico versus Easy, because what Easy's been doing, man, T Rex, K Shine, Goods, um, like it's like the list goes on and on, bro. Like when it comes to the legends, what Easy's able to do, Danny Myers, like what he's able to do and show and prove, and able to like Easy is different, especially when you put him in them positions. Like him in chess was probably like the pinnacle of what like if you wanted to introduce somebody to battle rap, you would probably show them that Easy versus chess battle. It's like the nastiest back and forth you'll get. Both of them are like they're hungry, the aggression, the passion. Whenever Easy turns up, chess turns up. Whenever chess turns up, Easy turns up. So like Easy, like he has this thing where whatever level you take it, he's gonna take it. And Calico, he really is not an aggressive performer. So I think as far as like the aggression and the performance, Calico's gonna have to up it just a notch because once Easy gets in that bag, where you know what I'm saying, it's bullshit. He's circling you, saying bullshit, veins popping out of his neck. He's like it's over, man. We seen it with Goods. Goods try to play it cool, calm, and collected, and it didn't look so good at the end of that battle. A lot of people were saying Easy 30. Some people had Easy 2-1, but the majority got Easy beating Goods, and Goods went in there and said that there was no way that Easy could beat him. And Goods was fire in that battle. Don't get it wrong. He was like Goods is always gonna be Goods, but Easy just has this way about him. He has this knack about him, and he does this thing where he just turns up. He always turns up, and it's always to the next level. So I don't know. This is gonna be crazy. Like I said, you can't never count Calico out. But the way Easy, like his performance, that aggression, storytelling, the passion, the punching, I don't know. I think it may be just a little too much for Cal. Just a little too much for Cal. So I'm gonna go with Cal. I'm gonna go Easy 2-1 versus Cal. That's gonna be that. Like I said, that's my main event. That's my battle of the night. I'm calling that battle of the night. All for it. So big shouts out to Calicoe, big shouts out to Eazy, big shouts out to everybody at the URL. I've been waiting for this one, man. Like this one should, well, not necessarily it shouldn't have never like been, it shouldn't have been went down, but we're here, and the crazy thing is, now here's the kicker. I might not even be able to watch this live because I work Saturday and I took last Saturday off to go to the football game. So now this Saturday, there's probably no way I could take this off. I was planning on live streaming. I was planning on watching the whole battle live streaming on YouTube. So like I don't know. This is gonna be a little tricky. Hopefully I could catch everything live instead of having to wait for it to go down on the app because who knows when it's gonna go down on the app. I'm still waiting for the Bardashians versus Shooter Room on the app. That's one battle that I'm definitely still waiting for. So I don't know. Hopefully, I'm able to catch that live. I definitely want to catch. I want to catch even if it's just Eazy versus Calicoe. If I could just see Eazy versus Calicoe live, that's fine for me. That would be perfect for me. I need to see that battle. Period. But back to business. Swamp versus Tay Rock. This is kind of Swamp versus Tay Rock. I don't know how I really feel about this yet, cause Tay Rock, like I said, Tay Rock has been on a tear. T Top, Danny Myers, Vixen, like he's been battling at such a high level. Every time Tay Rock shows improve, like the majority of fans and battle rappers got him 30 in T Top. So Tay Rock has been like he's coming off of a win. So I don't know. Swamp is coming off of $100,000 loss. He lost in the finals of the Ultimate Madness tournament to JC, but he made that run all the way to the finals. You know what I'm saying? He beat a couple, well, not a couple. He beat some real, some good names, and he put himself in that position. But my whole thing with Swamp, my whole thing with Swamp is like I don't know, man. Like the lingo and everything, it's always fire. Like he's fire, Swamp is fire, but I don't know if he's ready for this. Like I can't even necessarily say that because of the whole Twerk situation. A lot of people thought he wouldn't be ready to beat Twerk, or he wasn't in the position, or he should have never even got that matchup. But he went in there, Twerk choked. He showed up. He had his moments. He was saying some fire, he had some fire lines. He had his moments, and so he went in there and he beat Twerk. So I don't know. I can't even necessarily say that he doesn't, like, he's not ready for this or he doesn't deserve this, but I don't know. It's kind of like a weird matchup to me. They've been going back and forth. Everybody hates gun titles. Gun titles it's gun titles versus battle rap. We're gonna get into that too. Because now that bro, it's like Summer Madness featuring gun titles, and I think a lot of people don't like that. You see a lot of people coming out speaking against Surf, and saying how he runs the URL and things like that, and talking about how he dictates what goes on and who could battle, and he's stopping people from eating and getting in these tight positions, and they're calling him SURL. So like, you know what I'm saying? Gun Titles did this. They're doing a meet and greet Friday, the night before Summer Madness. They're doing a meet and greet. You could go, you buy your ticket or whatever. You go chill with Gun Titles, Chess, Eazy, Tay Rock, Surf. You play some video games. I got some Call of Duty, some 2K, some Madden. Whatever's your flavor, you go there, you play some video games, chop it up, probably smoke, drink. Kick it for I think it's like 4 or 5 hours or something like that. That's fire. So big shouts out to them. They're gonna be running people games and all that stuff, running games and doing things like that. So like, gun titles is really like they're treating battle rap more like the music industry. rather than just battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And people don't like. I'm not even gonna say people don't like that. I'm just gonna say the arrogance about it, how Surf goes about it, the things that Surf does, the thing that Surf says. Because for the most part, a lot of the rest of the gun titles is pretty humble. You know what I'm saying? As far as Prestavia, Chess barely does interviews. He's not on Twitter whatsoever. I don't have an Instagram, so I don't know if he's on Instagram or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Easy, he's not really too cocky until you start shooting at him or you put him in a position to start talking his accolades and things like that. Tay Rock is Tay Rock. Tay Rock's gonna talk, like, you know what I'm saying? He's just passionate and stuff like that, but it's not Sue Surf. Sue Surf gets under their skin. He works these people's nerves and he makes them feel like inadequate. Like, seriously, he makes a lot of battle rappers feel inadequate. And I realized that once he starts talking accolades, he starts talking money, he starts talking his influence, his power, and things like that, it makes a lot of these battle rappers nervous, and it makes them, because not only does he speak on them things, but he actually shows and proves. Like, you got this whole situation with Stumbles. I guess Stumbles was supposed to be on Summer Madness. He's not on Summer Madness now, and they're saying it's because of Surf. Surf stopped him. He doesn't want to be on no card that Stumbles is on and things like that. And Stumbles was saying how he was saying he didn't even want to be on Summer Madness because he knew Surf was going to be on there. But Beasley and them kept pressuring him. So he finally said yes. And then Surf said no, he don't want him to be on there. So then they backed out of the battle or whatever. So I don't know. That's going to be crazy. That's crazy. So I don't know, man. A lot of people hate gun titles. A lot of people are going against gun titles. A lot of people really dislike gun titles because of what they could do, who they are, and how they benefit and how they change the game, honestly, man. Like, if you think about it, Surf, he really built, like, it started with just him and Rock, and then Chess was always in, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as Cave, you had the extended members with the Cave, you had Ab and stuff like that, Briz, and then now you have Problem, like, you see that too. Tay Rock done battle T-Top, that's Briz's partner. Briz was Dark Side, Cave Gang. Briz done left Cave Gang, Ab was Cave Gang, he done left Cave Gang, now he's shooting at Tay Rock. They're supposed to battle, you know what I'm saying? So gun titles is really the most hated group. So it started with just Surf and Tay Rock and Chess, really, and then you seen it when Surf went down with the Loaded Hollows battle, how Chess stepped in, and you know what I'm saying? And then from there, it just, like, because you got to think about that. Put anybody else in that position. Chess was still young, you know what I'm saying? He was still young at the time. He wasn't necessarily like, was that during his run, or was that when he was like on the fence? I'm trying to remember when that Loaded Hollows thing went down. But he got to battle Loaded Lux and Hollow the Dawn in place of Sue Surf. You know what I'm saying? And that was like the beginning from there. And then you add Eazy, you add Prestavia, you know what I'm saying? And then as far as, I don't know what Midnight Madness is doing. I don't know if Kid Slade is down with gun titles outside of Midnight Madness or whatever that is. But you know what I'm saying? Gun titles is gun titles, and people hate them. They despise them. And they have every right to, especially the way Surf talks. And so it'd be crazy. But you got Tay Rock versus Swamp, and I don't know, man. Like I was saying, I don't know about this battle. I got of course, Tay Rock is my GOAT. That's my, like, that's who started me watching URL. Like, honestly, one of my first URL battles was me watching Tay Rock. Like, I think it was like Tay Rock versus K Shine, and then Tay Rock versus this was so long ago. Yeah, Tay Rock versus Shine won. Tay Rock versus Clips. Um, things like that. Yeah, I was really just watching Tay Rock battles. I remember watching him battle some dude from Maryland in the field. Like they was in a field in Maryland. I forgot. Dude was from one city. Rock was from the other city. So yeah, like I really grew up, and Tay Rock was the one that really introduced me to battle rap. Then Surf, then Lux. You know what I'm saying? Like and all that type of stuff. So. Yeah, I got Tay Rock 2-1 taking that battle against Swamp. Hopefully it's a fire battle. So like I said, Swamp's fire, I don't know. Sometimes he get in these positions and he chokes up a little bit like he choked in the JC battle. He had a little I think he did have a little stumble in the Suge battle. That's why people was kinda confused as to why Suge didn't win that battle. I gotta go back to that battle too and see. That's what I do. I go back and watch their last couple battles too, leading up until what's going on, just to see where people are at, try to see where people's heads is. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But big shouts out to Swan, big shouts out to Tay Rock. Both of them high level performance and things like that. So hopefully that turns out to be a goodie. Cat over there, wild. Cat over here going crazy. But the main event, yes, the main event. Sue Surf versus JC. JC coming off of that big win at Ultimate Madness, winning that money, taking home that bank. JC hasn't really been saying anything, so that's kind of scary because his pen is top notch. The thing is, too, Surf also has a pen, but that's not his main attribute. That's not what he like. You know what I'm saying? That's not something that he really relies on or goes to. Like Surf, Rock, their like one of their strongest attributes would probably be word association and the word association with the punching. So it's like, continuously the continuous word rhyming, the last word always rhyming for probably like, let's say like a full 16 to 36 bar type thing. Like it'd be crazy, you know what I'm saying? They'll rhyme like a full 2 verses with the same ending word, while punching inside of that. So like, it's kind of different what JC and Surf does. Surf high level performer, high energy, high impact. Um, One of the top schemers right now. If you watch his last couple battles, Surf has been in this scheme bag. He's scheming like a demon. So I can't wait to see what he does. But JC's pen, his punches, metaphors, he be having doubles and triples as far as entendres and things like that. JC's pen is high, 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 high level. So this is kind of like, I wouldn't say a style clash, but this is just like two totally different things, two totally different ways, two totally different guys. So we're gonna see where it lands. Like, what's middle ground? Does like the Surf lean more on his pen while adding in that performance? Because Surf could, like I said, he has a pen too. So is he gonna elevate his pen while adding in his performance and stuff like that? Is JC gonna add more to his performance? Because with JC, it's more like of a spoken word type thing. Like he literally like talks to you. It's like poetry in motion. You could see this. You could see his punches as they're coming out, and you be like, yo, he stops. He be like, I'm too cold. You know what I'm saying? That's JC. So it's two totally different things, man. Whereas Surf, he'll start getting into this flow pattern where you know what I'm saying. It's like you can't duck sauce fried rice, like the Chinese food scheme that he had versus Reed Dollars type shit. So it'd be crazy. I'm definitely looking forward to this one. Sue Surf versus JC. is gonna be fire. Surf hasn't dropped the ball lately. He's been on fire. He hasn't done anything to actually for people to doubt him going into this battle. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't really taken a round off in his last four battles. So I hopefully he continues that up. He keeps that up because if he keeps that up, then I don't see Surf losing. I don't see Surf losing this battle. The Cortez battle was a little lackluster. I feel as though Cortez left so much on the table. Cole could have went so much more crazier. He left so much on the table. And then Surf was dealing with a loss in his family, so he didn't really perform to his usual level. But he has a clear mind. He's had time. This is a battle that's been in the making for years and years and years. So hopefully they both could bring it. It's both fire and they're both doing what they have to do because I'm looking forward to that one. And I got Surf 2-1 easily. I can never say Surf with 30 JC. I don't really see JC ever being 30 by anybody. JC's battles are always highly debatable. You could always, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth and just, so I don't know. I just hope that this is gonna be a fire one, and I hope that both of them come with it. But like I said, Surf 2-1. I don't know, man. Like I said, hopefully I'm able to watch it live because by then it's gonna be everybody's gonna have seen it, everybody's gonna be talking about it and stuff like that. I wanna go live, I wanna live stream, I wanna see it live, I wanna beat it, to feel it, you know what I'm saying? So big shouts out to everybody involved, big shouts out to the URL. This is a fire summer madness. If you don't know, now you know. Danny Myers versus Fonz, Chess versus Shotgun Suge. You got Eazy the Block Captain versus Calicoe. You got Tay Rock versus Swamp. And you got Sue Surf versus JC. Summer Madness this Saturday. Make sure you hit that like, share. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit them thumbs up. We are here. We are rocking. Let me know what your main event is. See, that's the whole thing about this. Any one of these battles could be like, this is kind of like a gnome type thing. I would say more or less because any one of these battles could be a headliner on a card or a main event card. So let me know what what your main event of the night is. Like I said, I got I'm gonna run down the list real quick again. Fonz 2-1. I got Chess 2-1. I got Eazy the Block Captain 2-1. I got Tay Rock with a possible 30, 2-1 possible 30. And I got Sue Surf taking it home with a 2-1. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you hit them comments. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Thank you. This is your boy Joe Cliff. We out on the outside looking in, the Joe Show. I told you I got more stuff coming up. Go watch that HBCU video. Go run up the numbers on that channel. I got so much different stuff on the channel. We're here, but now we're out.